Hey guys, welcome back. Here we are on the 96 Maxum boat rebuild or restoration or try to, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Anyway, we're trying to fix this old broken ass boat. If you haven't seen the other videos, I encourage you to start there and see kind of what we've got going on. But anyway, manifold is completely falling apart. So I want to try to get it off. I've got my little USB cam. I want to stick down the cylinders, but it seems like you can't get in there with this on, like to get at the spark plugs. So we're gonna see how this comes apart. I've already released the couple little hose clamps on the back, and yeah, let's see how it goes. So basically, the top end here is held on by four 14 mils, and we're gonna hope that they come out and free up nicely. And just trying to give myself a little more access to get the 6 bolts underneath that hold the manifold to the block. So the other day I did a video showing I've got the one out, snapped another, and we'll see what happens with the remainder. These painted bolts can be a pain in the ass to get off, so there's that one. Set those kind of up top so I keep track of where they are. Let me go ahead and get these off, and we'll continue on. Alrighty, here we are continuing on. I got the 4 bolts off, or 4 nuts, sorry. Now, I think this should be done with a rubber mallet, just for the record. But, oh, I do have it here. I was going to say I didn't bring it back out, but I guess I left it here all week. I can start to see I'm getting a little bit of gappage here. Not gaping, just gappage. Sort of chisel probably would have been nice just to kind of try to get in there and separate it. It's going to be hard, I think. Although shit, but now going by my math, this thing is in my way. I have to take that out. Even if I get this to free up, I think that's going to have to come off of there. Maybe. But look, we could just go like this. Boat repair 101. Best bet, smash it with a hammer. Yeah, I was considering trying to do some steel bond shit or whatever to try to do a temporary thing to try to make it so that we could see if these would, if the boat would run. But these are just too far gone. They're not gonna do it. Yeah. I don't think, although there is, it seems like there's inner, I don't know how this works exactly, but yeah, that freed up enough to, let's see, without getting this boot off too, it's going to be difficult. Yeah, let me get this piece out of our way and we'll see what's up. Alright, so this thing I think is just in my way, I think, for what it's worth. They're not 10s. I thought they were 10s. Pretty bitch. Could they be 11? Kind of an odd size, but yep, they are 11. Okay, we had to step up our game a little bit and got a tire iron up in here. Basically, I've loosened off all the shit on the back, but the those rubber shits on there don't like coming out. So, after years of corrosion, whatever. Oh. And I think this is how the manual says to do it. Pretty sure. Not that I have the manual, but looks acceptable to me. This is the part though. Okay, so as we can see, everything's completely busted. You guys can see in there. I gotta try to get this shit off here though. Now that I've got this freed up, well, hopefully all these rings off and all that shit. Hopefully we can coax this cunt out of here. Yes, we can. And it looks like it is completely full of some shit. I don't know if that's part of the boat or if this is, I don't know. That's what's in there. But I mean, the tubes themselves look okay, so it's a part I won't have to buy. Alright, let's lift this up. Come on, you cunt. What happened to they put this bitch? It's like the tiniest little bit to not fitting. Take that off. That needs a bit of glue, and I think the rest will buff out. that. Same thing, like needs a little bit of work, but it's probably still good. Actually, I take that back. It's cracked right there. Which sucks. I was trying to see if I could save some money, but look at the channels in there completely destroyed. Let's get you up in there. You want to see what's going on? Yeah. Here, I'll get some light on the situation for you guys. Well, not just for you guys and for me. So I can look as well. Oh, yeah. She is, I think in Chinese they pronounce it fucked, but like with a PH. Okay, let me get set back up and we're going to have to continue on trying to get these rest of these bolts out. So I've been sitting here smashing away on this. I didn't realize though that the camera hasn't been recording for a period of time. So I'm not sure exactly what we caught, but ultimately I've been sitting here, all 6 of these bolts except one, so I guess it's not all 6, 5. I'm going to show you in here. Hopefully the camera picks it up. They snapped. So, or from what I can tell, sticking my phone in there and feeling, it appears they all snapped except the one. So I was like, all right, well, fuck it. I'm going to try to smash this off to separate it from the block, but I've had no luck. I don't even get like this slightest little crack in here. So, yeah, it's definitely a challenging one. I'm pretty sure this manifold is no good at this point. I know we were going to try to save it, but I think I've determined at this point it might be getting a little borderline not worth saving. So I think our next steps from here are going to have to be, I'll end up having to pull off the other, I think they call it the jacket or whatever. Remember, I'm not a boat guy. I'm just some dude with a couple of tools that's trying to figure shit out. But I think that thing there, like the water jacket or something, take that off, pull the top of the manifold off, I guess. I don't even think it actually matters at this point, because that one's all cracked as well. But at least I want to get the sleeve off and everything like that. But I'll probably just remove it like I did this side, make things easy. And then I'm going to have to see about paying somebody, I guess, to pull the engine. Because, like, if I can't get these out, smashing on it with a hammer where the thing's coming apart, it's not likely going to happen here in the boat. I think the best bet's to get it onto an engine stand and then go at it from there. I do have an air chisel. I was thinking about getting the air chisel, but I don't want to destroy the block, because I'm still hopeful that the block itself is still good. Like, I'm looking over the engine, I've been looking around with my flashlight, and I'm not seeing any signs of cracking on the block itself. So there's still the potential that the block can be salvaged. I would probably go ahead and just order a water pump. I don't think they're very expensive. So what I'm thinking on doing though is watching some YouTube videos, because I have no idea how to remove a fucking boat engine, to be clear. Watch a couple YouTube videos, figure out how to get everything disconnected myself. Probably pull the outdrive off as well. Change the water pump in there. And then yeah, so I don't actually know how that works. Maybe there's no water pump in the bottom end on this, come to think about it, because it's got a water pump right here, or so it would appear. It's got the water lines go into it, and it's on the pulley, so that should be the water pump. So maybe there isn't one, but anyway, I think that's got to come off to get the engine out, to unbolt it from the boat. And then down in here, there's the engine mounts. I believe there's only 2 of them, but they're pretty rusty crusty. So I think the plan on that is to spray them down with some PB blaster, like, you know, once a day for a week or something like that, to really try to get it to soak in. Because I think if I screw those up, if I damage one of those, I think it's a big deal, because like those mounts are fastened into this shit. So I think, yeah, I think I got a couple of things to do. One is pre-soak all that shit, pull the outdrive off, get that side off, and see if we can get this engine out. I gotta see. I don't even know how much somebody charges to do that, but they're gonna need a hoist or something. See, it's gonna be tricky though, because if I take the boat somewhere, then like you got to picture how this all works in case you ever want to do something like this. If I take the boat somewhere and they pull the engine out, then they're gonna sit the engine in the back of the truck, and then I still have no way to get it out of my truck. A fucker's probably like 800 pounds. I believe that's what it is, like 800 pounds. So, and I don't eat enough Wheaties for that, or spinach or any of that shit. I'm more of a KFC kind of guy. So anyways, I got to figure out how to get that onto an engine stand. And as far as I'm concerned, I've got a can-do attitude. Once I get this on an engine stand, I can more or less get the manual or watch YouTube and figure out everything I need to do to more or less freshen the engine up. Or I just say, fuck it, pull the fucking engine and put in another engine. But my fear is that when you buy an engine off somebody not running, like, you know what I mean? Like, generally speaking, the engine's not in the boat, and, you know, no real way to see it work. So then what? I get an engine and I bring it, and then it's got low compression, or, you know, that's my fear, is just getting fucked on an engine. So I don't know. You guys give me your thoughts in the comment section. In the meantime, if somebody thinks like an air chisel is the way to get this off, let me know. Or I'd love some feedback on that. Then it was on the tip of my mind to throw the big bar, because I brought a big bar to try to spin the engine over. But I'm afraid that if some of this debris has somehow gone into the engine, like, I mean, I could do it just to see if we can get it to turn like a half an inch, but okay, you guys talked me into it. Hold on, let's do that. Okay, moment of truth. Now, the guys I got it from said they tried and it didn't work. So, I don't know which way to go on it, but no, that's just loosening off the pulley, going that way. I don't know, guys. I'm tightening the pulley up at this point, but let's see. Hopefully I'm going the right way. I'm going clockwise. But definitely spinning the bolt. I don't know if this is one of those bolts that would snap. I don't know. Alright, maybe we better not. Maybe we better wait till the manifolds are off and we can see what's going on in the cylinders. I think so. I know the steering pump's free and alternator's free. water pump. I don't know. Here. Pop this right off. Oh, good call on changing the water pump because that's completely fucked. Yeah, that would have had water freeze up in it, I'm sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's that. Nah, it's just flaking. Well, it could be a crack in there. I'm not sure. But you guys can't see it, but anyway. Yeah, I don't want to ruin it and change the engine if I don't have to. Like, I could get off easy here and this just be swap out these manifolds, refresh the engine. It looked overall like a good engine. Like, you don't see oil all spewed out everywhere or anything like that. So my guess is that the engine was probably maintained until dude had a heart attack and then didn't maintain it. So, by the way, that's in case you didn't know, that's what happened to the previous owner. He had a heart attack and then never got a chance to winterize the boat and sat for a couple of years. And anyway, thaw freeze, you know how it goes. So I appreciate any feedback you guys leave in the comments. Also, I welcome dirty jokes. Like I said last time, you got something funny, throw it in there because that's cool too. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.